Peruvian blanket.
It is. It is an alpaca blanket. It's my mom's birthday present. If I ever get back to get it to her.
I guess I've never talked to you this far away. Tell me where you are right now.
I am in the Miraflores neighborhood in Lima, Peru.
What are you doing in Peru?
Well, we came here on a family vacation. It had been planned for months and months. We came into the country about a week ago. We knew there was some risk that there might be some travel interruptions, but we didn't think anything would be sort of this dramatic. So right now we're in lockdown in our hotel in the Miraflores neighborhood in Lima, awaiting some form of extraction. Right now we have a flight booked March 28th on American, and they assure us that that is happening.
That's 10 days from
And
now, huh?
that is 10 days from now, yes. Right now it's so up in the air. We're not getting any concrete information from the embassy. The most concrete information I'm getting is from American Airlines.
Are you guys feeling like you're in some sort of weird limbo, or this is not that big of a deal?
It's not that big of a deal right now if we are able to come home when our flight is booked. It's certainly not ideal. We're in a good situation right now. We made it to Lima. We booked a flight within an hour of hearing the president of Peru come on and announce the fact that they were going to lock down the borders. The president provided 28 hours to leave the country. And so you can imagine what the airports looked like the next day. He announced it at 8 p.m. So the next morning we were at the airport at 5:30. We had a flight booked. We were planning to get out of the country. LATAM Airlines, without any explanation, canceled our flight from Lima that would have gotten us back home. And so we were stuck in a line for about 3.5 hours, 4 hours in the airport trying to get rebooked. We realized this was possibly not going to happen, that we might have to just make plans to be in the country for a while. And then at about 4 p.m, the police came in with bullhorns into the airport in Lima and announced to everyone that if they didn't have a seat on a plane, that they needed to leave the airport because there were no more seats left. There were no more flights that were going to be booked. And they proceeded to clear the airport out with men in uniform and long guns and shields.
Wow.
And told everyone to leave the airport.
The president said you have 28 hours basically to leave the country, and you didn't get out.
That's right. Yeah, we did everything we could. We thought we were going to get out. We thought we had a ticket to get out, and we made it from Cusco to Lima. But as soon as we got to the Lima airport, realized that it was a possibility we weren't going to get out. And now we're in a hotel. Up until today, the last few days, we've been going to the market a couple of times a day, really just to be able to walk around. When I got back today from the market, the concierge at the hotel said that the police now are requiring everyone to stay inside.
So you can't leave the hotel again, basically.
So now we can't even leave to go to the market, go to the ATM, go to anything. We're allowed to provide a list of grocery items to the concierge to go to the hotel. I'm sorry, to go to the market for us. But as far as we have the hotel, and that's really the only place we're allowed to go from this point forward. Just reading the reports from Texas, I do feel safer here, just given the fact that everything is shut down. We are in a hotel. Like there's not much interaction with anyone. When you go to the market, they are only allowing certain amounts of people in at a time, much like they're doing in the U.S. They're only allowing a certain amount of people in at a time. The attendants at the grocery stores, at the markets, have either spray or wipes for your carts, for your hands, when you're leaving, when you're entering. There's a Stuck in Peru hashtag, and I don't want to troll the Americans who are using it, but it's like dire situation. We're in Lima, we're stuck, we're trapped, there's nothing, like we're running out of food and water. It's like, no, you're not. It's not like, it's a major inconvenience, yes, but it's not like we're in some incredibly dangerous situation that we need to immediately get extracted from just because we're not on our own couch. Like it's rough. It's not great, but things could certainly be a lot worse.
What have you learned about smoked meats in Peru?
I've learned that if you want to eat the guinea pig, it's called cuy, and it is served whole, roasted whole with the head on. I haven't tried one, and it looks like I'm not going to get the opportunity to try one. They're only in restaurants. I was actually kind of looking forward to seeing what they look like in the markets, but they don't have any for sale. So,
Well, good luck. Good luck getting back. Sorry you guys are having to deal with that. I suspect that's a story happening in a lot of places right now.
yeah, well, I mean, luckily for Texas Monthly, I brought my laptop with me, so I can still write about barbecue, no matter where I am in the world. But yeah, I'm gonna run out of stories pretty soon here.